If you're a stomach sleeper and you constantly wake up with lower back pain, sore hips, or that feeling like your spine just got folded in half overnight, your mattress might actually be the issue. And honestly, stomach sleepers have it rough when it comes to mattress shopping because most mattresses today are not built for stomach sleepers at all. Most are designed for side sleepers or kind of generic universal comfort, which usually means softer foams, deeper sinkage, and more cushioning. But for stomach sleepers, that can actually create a huge problem. I'm Maggie, and today we're diving into the best mattresses for stomach sleepers, what stomach sleepers actually need in a mattress, and why so many popular mattresses completely fail for this sleeping position. So first, let's talk about why stomach sleeping is different in the first place. When you sleep on your stomach, your body weight gets distributed very differently compared to side sleeping or back sleeping. The biggest pressure point becomes your hips and midsection. If the mattress is too soft, your hips sink lower than the rest of your body and your spine starts curving downward all night long. That's where a lot of lower back pain comes from for stomach sleepers. And the frustrating thing is that a mattress can feel comfortable at first while still being terrible for your alignment. A super plush mattress might feel cozy when you lie down in the showroom or during the first 10 minutes at home, but after 6 or 8 hours, your body has been sitting in this curved position the entire night. That's why stomach sleepers usually need a mattress that feels firmer than what most people are used to. Not because firm automatically equals better, but because stomach sleepers need support more than they need deep pressure relief. One of the mattresses that gets recommended over and over again for stomach sleepers is the Firm Luxe. And honestly, this is one of the few mattresses that actually feels purpose-built for stomach sleepers instead of just being marketed to everybody. The reason people talk about it so much is because it's genuinely firm, not internet firm mattress where it still feels soft after 5 minutes, actually firm. The mattress is flippable, which is pretty unique. One side is firm and the other side is extra firm. And for stomach sleepers, especially people with lower back pain or heavier body weight, that extra firm side is usually where this mattress really stands out. What makes it work so well is that it keeps your hips elevated instead of letting them sink into your mattress. Your body stays flatter and your spine stays more neutral, and there's less stress on your lower back throughout the night. And honestly, a lot of stomach sleepers don't realize how much their mattress is affecting them until they sleep on something firmer for the first time. People think they just have back pain, but sometimes it's literally just their hips collapsing into softer foam every night. Another thing that matters a lot for stomach sleepers is consistency. Softer memory foam mattresses can feel supportive initially, but over time they can press more deeply during the night. So you might fall asleep feeling fine and wake up feeling sore because the mattress softened underneath you for 8 hours. That's another reason firmer hybrid mattresses tend to work better for stomach sleepers. You get support from the coil system underneath instead of just relying on soft foam layers. Now, one mistake I see stomach sleepers make all the time is buying mattresses based entirely on softness and comfort during your first impression. People walk into the store, lie down for 30 seconds and think, oh wow, this feels amazing. But the goal is not to find the mattress that feels the softest immediately. The goal is to find the mattress your spine still likes after an entire night. And this is where a lot of super popular mattresses can actually become a problem for stomach sleepers. A ton of modern mattresses are built around pressure relief and contouring. You hear words like cloud-like, plush, cradling, hugging comfort. That sounds great in marketing, but for stomach sleepers, too much contouring is usually not your friend. If your mattress is hugging you too much, your hips are probably sinking too much too. That's why stomach sleepers often end up preferring firmer inner spring or hybrid mattresses over super deep memory foam beds. Now, another mattress that gets recommended pretty often for stomach sleepers is the Saatva Classic, especially in the firm version. This one feels more like a traditional luxury hotel mattress. It still has cushioning on top, but underneath there's a stronger support from the coil system, so you don't get that same sinking sensation. This can be a good option for stomach sleepers who want support but still want the bed to feel a little more luxurious and less aggressively firm. Because I'll be honest, ultra firm mattresses are not for everybody. Some people try them and absolutely love them. Other people feel like they're sleeping on the floor. That's why body weight matters too. If you're a lighter weight, you may not need an ultra firm mattress because you naturally won't sink in as deeply into the surface. But if you're heavier, especially over 180 or 200 pounds, support becomes even more important because your hips are going to compress the mattress more deeply. That's why mattresses like the Titan Plus are also popular among stomach sleepers. It's specifically designed for heavier individuals and focuses heavily on support and durability. And honestly, durability is another thing stomach sleepers should really be thinking about. Softer mattresses often break down faster because the foam compresses more over time. Once those comfort layers start sagging, stomach sleepers usually feel it immediately in their lower back. A mattress can start out feeling supportive and then slowly become a problem over a couple years as the center softens. That's why strong support systems and higher density materials matter so much for this sleeping position. Another mattress people talk about a lot is the Helix Dawn. This is kind of a middle ground option. It's firm, but not as aggressively firm as something like the plank. So for combination sleepers who mostly sleep on their stomach but occasionally rotate onto their side, this can feel a little bit more balanced. Because that's another challenge with stomach sleeping. Sometimes the ideal mattress for pure stomach support can feel too firm for side sleeping pressure relief. So if you move around a lot during the night, you may want something that balances support with a little bit of cushioning. But generally speaking, most stomach sleepers are better off going firmer than they initially think that they need. Now let's talk about pillow tops for a second, because this is another area where people get tricked by marketing. Huge pillow tops look luxurious. They feel luxurious for a few minutes too, but thick pillow tops can create major sinkage issues for stomach sleepers. If the comfort layer is too thick and plush, your body starts bowing downward into the mattress. That's why a lot of stomach sleepers actually do better with a flat mattress surface and thinner comfort layers. Again, the goal is to keep your spine aligned, not creating a giant soft crater in the middle of the bed. And something else worth mentioning is that your pillow matters too. A lot of stomach sleepers use pillows that are way too thick. If your head is pushed upward all night while your lower body is sinking downward, your spine twists even more. Many stomach sleepers usually do better with a very thin pillow, or sometimes almost no pillow at all. Now, if you're shopping online, here's the biggest thing I would pay attention to. Ignore the marketing terms and look specifically at the firmness level in construction. A mattress can call itself supportive while still being relatively soft. Look for phrases like firm hybrid, extra firm support, minimal sinkage, coil support system, high density foam, or lumbar support. And be careful with mattresses that heavily advertise pressure relief, plushness, or deep contouring unless you know specifically you like that feeling. Because again, side sleepers and stomach sleepers usually need almost opposite things. Now, I want to mention that stomach sleeping itself is often considered the most difficult position ergonomically. A lot of chiropractors and physical therapists actually recommend trying to transition away from stomach sleeping altogether because it can place stress on both your neck and lower back. But realistically, most people sleep how they sleep. You can't just magically retrain yourself overnight. So if you are a stomach sleeper, the best thing you can do is create as much support and alignment as possible with your mattress setup. And honestly, finding the right mattress can make a huge difference. People underestimate sleep quality all the time. If your spine is unsupported for 8 hours every night, that affects recovery, soreness, energy levels, and even how you feel throughout the day. So if you're a stomach sleeper waking up stiff or sore every morning, don't automatically assume that your body is just broken or getting older. Your mattress might genuinely just be the issue. And for most stomach sleepers, the biggest upgrade can usually come from moving firmer, more supportive, and less sinky than what they're currently sleeping on. Comment down below whether you're a stomach sleeper, side sleeper, or back sleeper, and tell me what mattress you're currently using. I'll see you next time.